Currently 7:38 in the morning, Sunday, March 10th. Going my first vinyl show. Of course, there had to be something that I forgot or messed up. So I left my battery charger for my camera at a place that we will affectionately call the studio for now. So I have to go there first and pick that up. Here we go. Off to the studio to get the camera charger and the battery. Maybe I'll have time to grab something at McDonald's or something. And off to the show.
You see, the night prior to this, I actually hung out at the quote-unquote studio with my friend Derek for a few hours, just going through records and stuff.
Of course, it didn't help that this morning was daylight savings time. Thank God I lost an extra hour. I didn't know that until late last night. I totally wasn't paying attention, never heard anything about that. And so I didn't sleep very much. Yeah, here we are.
So since I had the car packed out and everything ready to go before I left the house the night before to go hang out with Derek, I figured it would be a great idea to bring with me my camera and everything, make sure everything's charged.
Here we are at the studio where I left my charger and my spare battery. Take this too. Items acquired and off to the show. It's 8:05. Loading started at 8. I only have until 9:30 to be set up. They want us all finished by 9:30, so it takes about a half hour to get there. So I may only have maybe an hour to set up, and I've never set this up before, so let's see what happens. Hall of Fame City.
So the ride there really wasn't too bad. It was fairly straightforward. I suppose I was a little nervous. I'd never done one of these before. And I was kind of excited about it. And a little annoyed that I had to make that stop and all that. And that I wasn't going to be able to eat or anything beforehand. But and then at this point, it started to snow. And I was like, oh, okay. And it progressively got worse. So that was good.
Here's the galaxy. Banquet center is what I presume we'll be at.
So everybody's setting up when I get there. It's a fairly casual thing going on. But what's really funny is that, as you can see, people are shopping right now. The show is not open yet, and there are people shopping. Those are all people who have their own table, selling records, are there shopping for new records. So there's that.
Sorry,
No, you're good.
I set it there for a second.
You're good.
Man. Hell of a day in Northeast Ohio. March 10th. Here we are. Well, covered in snow. So that's cool. Here we are. Setting up.
I just really went ahead and got set up. It really wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't get to film the spot where I put the banner up in the front. That was the most difficult part. That's something I plan to try and get maybe a stand for, or some kind of pole, or something to make it easier. I ended up just tying it with string underneath the tablecloth to like the legs on the other side and stuff. It's a little shoddy, but it worked, and it looked okay.
Good thing I got this. Thermos.
So as I finish setting up here, I go to plug in my camera battery and some other various things. And this is where I noticed that the power does not work. Now I had arranged beforehand to have a table near power, and the power didn't work. And what it actually turned out to be was, when we asked the girl from the venue, all of the outlets on that one side of the room did not work. The guy running the event was like, well, I wish I would have known that. I would have put you somewhere else. So he had one of the girls that works for the radio station help me lift the table and walk it to another spot where there was an outlet that worked, which was really awesome. So thank you, Danny, for that. And thank you to the girl. I didn't get her name. So after the table moving and all that, I finally got set up and was ready to rock. Excited to see who I meet, and just looking forward to the day. Doors were opening at 10 and the show ended at 4. And I gotta say, it pretty much flew by. It was a long day in theory, especially, given how I woke up probably 6:30 and, was moving and had to do all those things. It flew by, and thankfully I had that full thermos of tea, and I actually kind of wish I had 2 of them because I needed it, and it was gone too soon, And the doors are finally open and we're rolling forward. People are starting to come in, and there comes this guy, this gentleman, with a rolling hand truck with a laundry basket attached to it, which looks like it's like tied to it or something. And I just loved that because, I didn't recognize him as a seller, but I also didn't meet everybody, so I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure he came in to buy and just was ready to buy. This feels like he's one of us. He's a record addict, and he's here to make sure he can get plenty of records and have an easy means of transporting them to the car and such. So this was amazing. So this is me going to grab a couple of friends that showed up. Jenna and Scott both came to kind of be support and hang out and talk to people with me. You know, let people know what it's like to be part of our community and everything like that. And I gotta say, a big thank you to Jenna and Scott. This was really cool, and I was really happy to have them there. I think we all had a great time. They both ended up spending some money, of course. How can you not at a show like this? There was a really cool artist at the table next to us, and he drew a cool Blink-182 picture, and Scott bought that, I think, for Jenna. And I ended up hitting up the dollar bin, which we'll see in a little bit. So as I'm perusing the show, just kind of filming around and looking at all the cool vendors, a lot of cool vendors. Right about now, I spot on the right side a dollar bin. Ding. And, you know, I love the dollar bin. So as soon as I finished this clip, I zinged right back over there and went through it. I found one record for $1 and two records for 50 cents each. So that was pretty cool. And I went to give the guy, I think, a 10 or something, and he didn't have any change. He's like, don't worry about it. And I'm like, no, I'll be right back. So I went and got change, and I brought it back to him. He's a really nice guy.
You're like, what the hell is this? You know?
Right.
What's the other one?
I'm pretty sure. Look, this was iconic. Iconic dance. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room. However, this guy looks like he was Fire Island circa 1998.
But that's what
Just saying. And of course, who doesn't love cool in the f***ing game?
How can you not?
Happy time.
It's beautiful. That's the dollar bin right there.
Right.
Love the dollar bin.
What was really crazy was just how many people I talked to and had really great conversations with about music, about what I'm doing, about what I was doing there. A lot of people just curious about what, because what I had set up was just totally different than everything else that was there. So it brought on a lot of really cool conversations, and people wanting to kind of like join me and see what we have planned for the future and all that. And it really destroyed my throat. So what you're gonna see at the end here when I record this clip in the car is my throat is just like destroyed from talking all day long. I mean, from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, I was just talking all day. So, yeah.
Just like that, it's over. Just like that, it's over.
So, show's over. I think it was an awesome success. Shout out to Jenna and Scott for coming out to hang out with me. It was a great time. I think we really had a successful first ever show. First ever vinyl record expo and fair, or whatever, we're calling it. It's what a cool concept. People just coming to dig records, and it's like a whole bunch of record stores together in one place. And it was just awesome. I can't wait to do the next one. I learned a lot, I think, about how I might want to enhance the setup that we're doing there. But I mean, it was a great success. I met a lot of cool people, had a lot of great conversations. I can't wait to do the next one and the next one, and kind of like build on this and, you know, meet more people. I love making the connections with everybody, and I love the idea of bringing everybody together in the community, you know, under this sort of shared love we have for music. You know, this is what it's all about. So I love it. I really, really love it. And I'm so glad I did this. I can't believe I haven't done it sooner, but now's the time. Let's do it. Let's do more. Let's go to more shows, meet more people, do cool things, you know? I'm psyched about this. I think this was awesome. Great success. Can't wait to do it again. I appreciate you for checking everything out. I appreciate you for watching this video, for following along on my journey. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, notification bell, all that. Follow along. We're building. And I can't wait to show you what else we're doing. This is going to be really cool. I appreciate you. Thanks for checking out the video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks.